Hello.
Hello.
We're here.
Episode 13.
Yeah, we made it. Oh, I'm glad you're keeping track.
Yeah, I know.
Last week I was like, we're episode 11. You're like, no, we're not.
It's 12.
All right. We're here with two more kitchen guests.
Yeah.
The owners of the Mountain Green location, Mike Kelley and Tanner Evans. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
We've
we're
been
excited.
Yeah, this
Excited.
is incredible. We're the last of the kitchen franchises.
Of the owners, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
the
think we're
owners.
going to possibly have Tim Henninger and Christy on just to kind of talk youth leagues and clinics and all of
Awesome.
that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So,
two of your best guests yet.
yes.
Us or them? Them.
Us and then them.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. All right. Let's just get into our highs and lows. Per
Yep.
the usual. Rob, you're up.
Okay. I'll start with my lows because I really don't have a high, but it wasn't bad. So I'll start with my lows. When I was younger in the Air Force, I had a cavity in my back tooth, and the lieutenant drilled out way too much and messed it up. So now I have to get a crown because I cracked it, and it's just annoying, and I hate dental work.
Yeah, I hate the
So
dentist.
that's a low. And then my high would be I spent majority of my weekend just Netflix and chilling with my girlfriend. So that was really nice.
Fun.
Yeah.
What'd you guys watch?
Carnival Row on Prime. I believe it's on Prime.
Oh.
And it has,
So you primed and chilled?
yeah, primed and chilled. Yeah, primed and chilled.
Do you just binge it all? Like all
We
one
tried.
show?
We
Or-
really tried. And there's 2 episodes and there's 10 episodes each. And we have 3 episodes left.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. I mean, I feel bad because I'm the type of person, if I sit too long, I feel like I need to get up and do something. So I'm like, I was struggling with that the whole time, just like, all right,
see?
I need to do something. She's like, no, we're knocking this out. So, but yeah, no, it was a good weekend. That
good.
crown, were annoying, and I just found that out a few hours ago.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I'm not a fan of dental work at all.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So I feel you.
Yeah,
All right, Mike.
Start with the high. I'll go with pickleball stuff. Draft leagues, both of them been going great. My team's moving on to the final on
Dun, dun,
Tuesdays,
dun.
so
Playing for first?
playing for first
Congrats.
tomorrow night.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Just that league in general, not knowing most people, coming in and tons of new friends now.
Can I tell you something that's so funny about that Tuesday night league is everybody always like, Mike's team. And it's actually Margaret is the captain. And I always forget because you're like the number 1 player in the whole league.
Oh, thanks.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, you are. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty.
That's
I mean,
what
you
I've
were the
heard,
number
too.
1 pick. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I would say. But it is so funny because I'm always like, wait, he's not the captain of that team.
It's Mike.
No.
And Margaret's amazing, too. Margaret's great, but she's getting a little overshadowed.
Well, she's been awesome. Her
Yeah.
and Tiffany Austin, they've been so good.
Yeah, fun team.
Hey, Stevie. Yeah, I've loved it. Meeting all them, getting to know them. I hope to play with everyone more after this. So
And then you guys had a sub for your Thursday night. That girl I had never seen before.
So her name's Gabby.
Okay.
She's from Salt Lake. I heard Lehigh even.
Oh,
possibly,
wow.
but- so maybe she's from Lehigh, drove all that way.
Yeah, she was really good.
She can crush the ball.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen her before. Tara knew her.
Yeah,
And yeah, it worked out. It was really close there too.
yeah.
But luckily, again, I have a really good team who
Yeah.
held it together and ended up winning.
That's awesome.
And then, yeah.
Yeah. Good
So
luck
tomorrow night, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Did you know any of your teammates prior to getting drafted?
Margaret had shown up to a couple, the Pickler, they had done some Beat the 5-0 events before, and she
Oh,
had
that's
just
right.
played in them. So that's the only interaction I'd had. And then Tiffany, I know her sister Candace pretty well.
Yeah.
But now,
Yeah.
made some really good friends.
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
in it,
Awesome.
No, that's awesome.
That's what I love about those leagues.
I know you were hesitant to go into that, and you've really enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, early on I wasn't signing up. My wife was in it. I was like, I don't want to play against my wife, first of all. And my mother was
I
in
was
it.
just gonna say, and your mom.
It's a family affair.
And so I was hopeful they'd be in different sides of the pool. Of course, all 3 of us were in the same
You
pool.
were all 3 in the same pool. I guess that makes sense because I don't think in that one we played against you guys at all.
Yeah.
Or my team didn't play against any of those teams, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was hesitant. It was a couple days before. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I feel like playing. I don't like to play in the mornings. It's a chance to play at night and not have to organize it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
did it, and it's been a blast. But
Cool.
yeah,
We'll get into your low. You didn't do your low yet.
low, probably finding out what's up with my knee. Finally, and, I've been wearing that heavy brace, and so yeah, I meet with a surgeon in a week and a half and see what I got to do.
Dang.
So
Sorry to hear
yeah,
that.
we'll find out.
A pickleball injury.
I know. I feel
Is
like
that
it
kind
just
of where
happened.
it stemmed? Like, did it?
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was in the
feel it?
draft league.
Oh, really?
So-
Oh, you injured it then, like for the first time.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
surgery
wow.
on both knees in 2023. Fixed them both, sat out for about a year, and then yeah, in the draft league,
Dang it.
just had a pop one time, and so yeah, I have a partially torn MCL, partially torn quad tendon, and a sprained ACL that I've been playing on. So,
Just some minor stuff.
just that.
Yeah.
so
Oh my god.
Sports related injury prior or
this should
just
be all
being old?
being old, out of shape. I need to lose some pounds, a lot of stuff, and I
Me and you
try
both.
I try to move like I'm a lot younger.
Oh, yeah.
So
I always say I play like a 19 with a broken 40-year-old body.
yeah, that's exactly it. And everyone says, "Hey, chill out. Don't go so hard," and that's impossible.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is so hard. That's why I'm like, if my body's not feeling it, I cannot go out there because I'm just gonna walk away. Well, I might not even walk away. I might be like limping away.
Leave it all out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the only way I know. So,
Yeah. All right. Let's hear yours.
To me, highs and lows. All right, so high, because of Mike's injury and sickness, I got to fill in for him at a tournament on Saturday
At the paddle battle?
at Paddle Battle, and that was incredible outside at Barnes Park.
Did you play men's doubles or mixed?
We played men's doubles.
Okay.
5-0 level.
Okay.
I played with my buddy Joel,
Okay.
and
Joel's good.
Joel's incredible, and we did better than expected. So we took third place.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
And I had a great time. It's just
Yeah.
always fun playing with those high level players, and
Yeah,
I have
so
that
fun.
imposter syndrome up there, and tried to fit in. So it's good. So that was the high. Low. My daughter broke her wrist last week.
No.
Just
Oh,
a
no.
small little fracture in her wrist, and but she's cute. She's loving her cast. She just has it on for a couple weeks, and everyone signs it.
Oh, that's
and-
cool.
But just those times as a parent, you're like,
How'd she break it?
we have a little climbing dome in our backyard, and she just fell off and landed right on her wrist. So
Oh my gosh. Have any of your kids broken anything before? Or is this like the first time anybody's had a cast?
no, first time with cast, but we've definitely had stitches and
Yeah.
and the works. So we
Yeah.
we play hard, and that's how we like it. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like to break anything.
That has to
Stub
be
my
tough.
toe when I'm out.
Yeah, because my son, he's never broken anything, fortunately. But I've always been fearful of that, trying to calm him down to get to the hospital, and this can't imagine.
Yeah. I never broke anything. My finger got cut off when I was 18 months old. So my middle finger on my right hand, I'm not going to show it on the camera. I'll show you guys later. It makes it for fun, like flipping people off. But then also like when I was younger, kids are just buttholes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
people make fun of any little thing that they can. So with the last name of Leach and then a middle finger cut off, it just wasn't did not work out well for me growing up.
Lots of bullying.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. I never had anything broken aside from like going into surgery and having to have something broken for me. But yeah, I don't. I'm so afraid to get hurt. I don't like risk anything. I go down my stairs very carefully. I go up my stairs very carefully.
No, we have 3 girls and then a little boy, and I love it when my girls get hurt, and it just teaches them a little toughness,
Clip that.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I just you got to put them in those situations to feel that,
toughen them up.
So I think it's good.
Yeah, that is good. All right,
Really quick, Destiny.
Yeah, let's
you
hear
say
it.
you don't like getting hurt, but you also drove a motorcycle forever. didn't
Yeah,
you?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
in
does
high
that
school.
work?
Well, I dropped it 3 times and I got hurt, so I just stopped doing it.
So now there's no motorcycle.
I
That
should
makes
have.
sense.
I feel like I should have maybe started on dirt bikes before I started on road bikes. I think I would have been a better rider because you can anticipate like different things happening better. But I didn't. Like my dad didn't. My parents weren't into dirt biking at that time. And then I mean they had like ATVs and things like that, but not not dirt bikes. And so I never got into that. And then, but my dad had like been riding on the back of a motorcycle since I was 7.
Oh,
and then I was riding on motorcycles before my mom would. And then my mom got into it. And so then that was like our family trips. I was on the back of my dad's, my sister was on the back of my mom's. And then that was like our little weekend, like drive around Pine View or go to dinner or something. And then when I turned 16, I was like, I want a motorcycle. My dad's like, So then they waited until I was 17. So I was actually like on the roads driving for a year. And then my dad was like, all right. And then put me in like a motorcycle class, and very scary.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. And now I'm just like, I have this motorcycle's license, and I don't know. Like, I mean, I could figure it out. Like, all right, I could get from point A to point B if needed. It's the same with like a manual car. Like, it's not good. Like, I live on a hill. I think you guys, have seen, and then my driveway's on a hill, and that is just like super awful. My sister had a Jeep Wrangler at one point and was going to Vegas, and she's like, I don't want to use the gas. Can I like switch you cars? And I was like, sure. So she drove my car to Vegas, and I took her Jeep, and I was like, why did I do this? I don't know how to drive a manual. And I worked on base at the time. So I got it up. I got it out of my driveway, got it up this hill, never stalled, got to the gate, the base, and I stalled 3 times while showing my ID card. And the guy's like, do you need help? I was like, I might need some help. I don't know what's happening here. It's just like somebody's watching you. So you're just like, my mom came and switched me cars that day. So my mom's like, why did you do this? Whatever. It worked out. Anyways, yeah, so that's funny. So yes, I don't like getting hurt. Okay, my highs. My dad came in for the weekend, and we had a lot of fun. So his girlfriend came with him, which is the first time she's been to Utah. So we were trying to do like fun things, and so they got here later on Friday night, and we just went to Angry Goat and had dinner in Ogden, and then we went axe throwing. She had never done that before, and it was so fun. And then we Saturday played pickleball at the Roy Kitchen in the morning, and then went to like the Farmington Market, and then I took them to this speakeasy downtown for drinks, and then we had dinner at like a rooftop bar, and so that was fun. And then yesterday we went to the Park Silly Market and walked around, so it was just a nice relaxing weekend. Got to like drive through and look at all the leaves changing, and it's just really pretty, really nice, super short trip. I never understand when my dad's like, I'm coming in for the weekend. I'm like, you're retired. Why would you come all the way from Florida to Utah for 3 days? But in this case, they had already been to like Montana and Wyoming for her work trip. So they had been gone for 10 days. And so this is kind of just like I guess we'll stop and see Destiny type of thing.
Highlight of the trip.
Yeah. And then I actually don't really have any lows, maybe because all of that weekend kind of drowned out anything I was stressing or annoyed by, I guess. So that's good.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get into getting to know you guys. I think for me, I'm just more interested to learn about you guys. So maybe if you just kind of want to give us like tell us a little bit about each of yourselves, your family dynamic, how you got into pickleball, how you know each other.
Yeah.
So that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can go first.
Yeah.
My family, it's me, my wife, Nicole, and we have 3 little boys who are 6, 4, and 2. She's a NICU nurse. I work in the outdoor gear industry, hammocks, camping chairs, travel accessories. Our company's called Grand Trunk. And we're just busy.
Yeah, and she plays pickleball.
Nicole is a great pickleball player.
She is. I've played against her recently in a tournament. I think she played with Cowdy.
She did.
Me and Malaya played together, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I had no idea she was a nurse, though. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's in the NICU. She loves it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been trying to get her to not work it for a long time, and she loves it too much. She won't give that up ever.
All right, what's NICU? I don't know what that is.
It's like the baby's ICU.
Oh, okay.
Newborn intensive care unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's awesome for her. For years she was a night shift, and that was tricky. The last few years though, she's been moved to days, working like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh, wow.
And luckily
She works 12-hour days.
that's how nurses do it.
Yeah.
I could not. Because they're on their feet.
Oh,
and then you also have to like be on the whole time. 12 hours of being on. Ugh.
You don't get to she doesn't get to slow down or stop really, and it's they say 12 hours, it's really like 14-hour shifts, normally 13 or 14.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
By the time they really are off.
Oh, like your turnover and stuff with the... Yeah. Ugh. Yikes.
So, but it's luckily, life, I have a good job that allows me flexibility so I can be with the boys and
Yeah.
So we make it work, and we're crazy enough to take on Mountain Green Kitchen at the same time, and
Yeah.
and a new puppy. Like we're just
Oh, you
we're
have a
going
puppy?
all in. Yeah, we're going all in right now, and
Well, let's hear about the puppy. What kind of puppy is it?
it is it's like a miniature Maltipoo golden doodle. My sister breeds
Oh,
them.
that's
Christy,
right. Okay.
Christy Jarman is my sister.
Another great player.
Just name dropping everyone.
Yeah,
Drop
that's
them off. Seriously, though.
just lots of your listeners might know Christy.
I mean, most
so.
of our listeners are in the local community
Yeah.
area and do. I think that's the biggest thing we get is people feel like they can listen. I got a compliment earlier this week. That should have been one of my highs too, but from Heather Mickey had mentioned just how easy our podcast is to listen to, because, and I think a lot of that is attributed to the fact that like they know who we're talking about and what we're talking
Relatability.
about, and they're
Yeah.
in these leagues, and it's kind of fun for them in that way. So to name drop helps people relate too. So do it, do it.
And yeah, Christy's awesome. So yeah, I'll name drop Christy as my sister. Maybe I wouldn't if she wasn't as amazing as she is.
I don't know her.
Yeah, never heard of her. But yeah, that's our family. I started playing pickleball. Shoot, it was probably like the end of the summer of 2017, I think.
Oh wow, so you've been playing for a while.
A while. I played for like a month though. My wife actually got me into it.
Oh,
she
okay.
started playing with her mom, and then they invited me out one night. I loved it. I told my mom and sister to get paddles and we're going to go play, and then we didn't know it existed in the winter.
Yeah.
So we stopped until the spring. We got a text from Tammy Worston, said, hey, we need people to come play in our 3-0 spring fling tournament, I think in Kaysville.
Yeah.
Come play. And so that's when we really dove in and got hooked in 2018.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so fun. And then were you playing in like the Farmington? I mean, that long ago were like the Barnes, did they have courts then at that time? Or like where were you playing outdoors?
Good question. Barnes Park had 8 courts at the time.
Oh,
now
okay.
it's 11. And Farmington still had their courts.
They had their courts.
They had 'em
Their
then.
outdoor courts?
Yeah.
Wow.
They just seem so new.
They're
They keep,
nice.
yeah, they keep care of them, I guess. Keep
Yeah.
care of them? Is that right? I don't know.
it is
I
now.
get on here and I forget things. Like, how do you use words? How do you put them together?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Yeah.
And they are really nice. And that's where we played for years. And then I think once the shed came around, I think 2019, 2020, and
Yeah.
then my parents built their indoor court in 2020.
Yeah.
And
They
Now
have an
it's just-
indoor and outdoor court.
they do.
Yeah.
Have you been
Yeah.
out there?
I
Yeah.
have. It's so nice.
It's awesome. We
Yeah.
love it out there.
Yeah.
I don't get there enough anymore. I should be more supportive of my family. But
Well, now you own a place.
yeah,
I think it's got to go both ways.
yeah, they should come out to ours more.
Yes, that's what it should be. That's funny.
But yeah, so it's just taken off, and yeah, our whole family just loves it now, or at least most of my family. Loves
And
it
on
now.
Nicole's side then too, because you said her and her.
Her mom is who got me and her into it.
So
and
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
just like a group of ladies, they invited me one night, and I was way too aggressive for them, so they didn't invite me again. And
Oh, that's not how you play pickleball.
yeah, exactly. They didn't want me to come back.
That's
so then I had to figure it out myself at Barnes from there.
I love it.
But if you know anything about Mike, anytime you play with him, he invites everyone in and invites them back. So that's
love
why
that.
that's why he's amazing. He remembers everybody, and so he always wants to play with anybody at any time. So
That's great.
Even at him at his highest level, he'll play with anybody.
Is that how he met you?
That's
He's
exactly.
Like, we're just anybody. He's
Yeah,
like,
I was
"Huh."
just anybody. No, me and Mike worked together for about 2 to 3 years, and man, we just hit it off from the get go. And man, he invited me in to play pickleball. I had played a few times with my previous job, and then when he invited me in and got me playing at a high level, and then man, it was game over from
Yeah.
there. So
I think the more competitive it gets, the more addicted you become.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
the first time I played with Mike, I'm like, man, my eyes were open. Like, man, this is pickleball.
Yeah.
I thought I was good before, and
Yeah.
but
So when was that? Like
2023,
Oh, okay. So you've only been playing for a couple of years then.
only about 2 years.
Ugh,
Yeah.
You guys, this is what I hate. I've
People
been
that are
playing
at
for
that
like
level.
5 or 6 years, and you're so good.
No. So I have a background. I played a lot of sports. I played high level tennis, and
Okay.
that
Oh, yeah.
translates.
Yep.
It translates very well to have a racket in your hand.
Yeah.
And so that translated. But and then just the joy of it and the community of pickleball is incredible, and it just sucked me in real quick, and I never looked back.
Yeah.
So.
I want to go back to that. So let's
yeah.
remember the community thing, but let's get to know you a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
tell us about you and your family.
So I'm a Utah boy, same as Mike. We grew up here, and that's something that we have in common. We grew up, 10 minutes from each other. We never knew each other, but married, 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 little boy, and we're in the thick of it, and we love it. My wife homeschools our kids.
Oh, wow.
And they go to a private school 2 days a week as well. So they do kind of a hybrid.
Interesting.
And we love it. And so starting the kitchen and getting into that a little bit was more of like, okay, how do I teach my kids about life and business and what's available out there? And when this opportunity came up, it was a no-brainer for that, just to have a place where our family could go and learn and figure out, how to dedicate yourself to something and get better. So,
I love that.
So something really cool.
Yeah.
So going back to that story, I was approached, I started playing with Britton that you guys talked to. It's the owner of the kitchen. And I was actually looking into it for a family member of mine that lives up in Mountain Green. And when it came down to it, my family member backed out and I kind of stayed in. And Britton was like, yeah, if you can find someone else or if you want to do it yourself. And I was really scared to do it myself. And Mike being a desk away from me at work, the minute I saw that opening one day, and I just looked over. I'm like, "You ready for this?" And he said, "Yes," immediately.
Oh, wow!
And so it wasn't even like a discussion. You and your wife had talked about it.
Yeah, Nicole had been, the second they announced they were franchising, my wife was like, "We're doing that, right? Like, let's get this."
Oh, it wasn't even like a question.
I was the one who was like, we have a lot happening right now.
2, 4, and 6. And then how old are your kids?
My oldest is 10, so 10, 7, 5, 2.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys.
And it's incredible. It's so fun.
It's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. It's busy and hectic, but it's incredible.
So how involved are your wives in like the business aspect of it? Because your wife, we just talked about, is working 14-hour days. I know your wife's probably building lesson plans and teaching and
Correct,
like how this seems like a lot. I feel like having young kids along with, a business and full-time jobs.
Right. I would say for both of us, family comes first. So even before the business. So anytime we get to spend with our family or, they need to take priority, they do. So me and Mike probably both take a lot of the responsibility at the kitchen. But man, at least for me, I know I have a wife that just motivates me to continue pushing when, things aren't going great or, kind of low on that. And man, she just boosts me up and pushes and to try new things. And it wouldn't be possible without him for sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
Good. Nope.
Nicole is at home building some leagues right now.
Oh, okay. As we speak.
She's
Thank
our
you,
computer
Nicole.
guru,
She's, Jamie Black has kind of helped guide. The Blacks have been awesome on getting leagues going. So she's getting our second round of leagues finalized right now. And
Okay.
otherwise, Tanner and I, we go up there, we do the cleaning.
Wow.
We do what we got to do.
Today's episode is brought to you by Kevin Day, a local pickleball junkie and home loan wizard with New American Funding. Whether you're serving up a new home purchase or refinancing your current loan, Kevin's got just the right shot for every situation. He's been helping folks finance homes since 2012, and he's got access to all types of products: conventional, FHA, VA, Utah Housing, USDA, DSCR, bank statement loans, you name it, he's got it. Kevin's not just about numbers, he's about people. He'll find the right loan product for you with competitive rates and a smooth, stress-free process. So if you're ready to make your move, call Kevin Day at New American Funding and let him help you hit your financial goals out of the park or off the court. Mention Rob and Destiny from the Skinny Singles podcast and Kevin will cover your appraisal costs up to $600.
Equal housing opportunity. This is not a loan commitment or a guarantee of any kind. Terms and conditions apply. Subject to borrower and property qualifications. Not all applicants will qualify. Rates and terms are subject to change without notice. All mortgage loan products are subject to credit and property approval. Copyright New American Funding, LLC. NMLS number 6606. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Corporate office 14511 Mayford Road, Suite 100. Tustin, California 92780. NFA.com. Phone number 1-800-450-2010.
Yeah. And it's not too far, actually. As I mentioned before, my dad was in town, and so when we drove up to Park City, we went up that way so I could show him the kitchen. I actually brought him out to the Kaysville kitchen because we had played at Roy, but I was like, actually, the one at Kaysville is like their normal model. So we went and looked at that, but he goes, "Oh my gosh, this is like 7 to 10 minutes from your house." I mean, it's 10 minutes from my house.
It really is.
It's crazy how close and quick it is to get
It
there.
feels far away, right?
Yeah.
Mountain Green is so far up the canyon.
Up in the mountains.
No,
yeah.
you get there, it takes 10 minutes from Layton to get there.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it probably takes you you get there quicker than you would the Kaysville location from here.
I feel like I'm sixes between like the Uinta to Pickler and the Kaysville kitchen. So I feel like it's maybe just another like 3 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's wild. So does your wife play?
She's getting into it.
Okay.
So my
Does that
wife
excite you?
is very athletic. She comes from a volleyball background, and so we're training all the time. And we were training earlier today, and she's so competitive, and I love it. And she's getting better.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be fun.
She's gonna have like we talked about Sheridan's overhead, like Sheridan and Margate. They're both volleyball backgrounds,
Yes.
and I'm like so scared. I'm like, do not pop the ball up to me.
Because they crush it at you.
They crush it, and they're tall. And I'm like, oh.
My wife's a little different. She's shorter, more defensive, but yeah, try getting a ball past her. It's real hard.
That's awesome.
So
How exciting.
yeah.
So do you and Nicole get to play very often, like competitively together?
No.
No, because you don't get to, or no, because it's not a good idea?
Maybe because I'm not nice when we play together. I try to be nice, and I feel like I've improved a lot there. But no, we don't. Between my knee surgeries in 2023, we did the only tournament we've ever done together at that time. And it was good. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Clearly you're still married, so it was okay.
We made it.
Yeah.
We made it through. No, it was fine, but it's just hard when you have that closeness with someone. Some couples can do it, but it's hard to not read into every little thing. So
Tim talked about that when him and Jessica were on, and he said something about like it's just you read all of their body language, and right? Like most people can be like, "No, I'm fine," and then but if it's your spouse, you're like, "Okay, I know you're not fine, and I know you're pissed off at me." So.
Yeah, there's so like even Christy, my sister, I mentioned, we've even had moments in the past because we've done tons of tournaments together over the years, and there was one tournament where I kept saying, "Hey, it's all good," when she'd make a mistake, and she after a match, and she'd be fine if I said this. After a match, she's like, "Stop telling me it's okay. You're just acknowledging I'm messing up." I'm like, all right, fine. And then so the next time, I'm super quiet and I don't talk. I don't say anything, and I got in trouble for not talking. So it's like you just can't win sometimes.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Because normally, like all those things are fine,
right? But then when you are, I think there is just a different dynamic when you're close with somebody. Just even having my dad here this weekend, I was like, "You tell me where to turn one more effing time." And he's like, "Go ahead and park here." I was like, "I'm already parking here."
You're like, I live here. I know where to go.
It's driving me crazy. I'm like, "Would you like to drive?" No, I'm good. Okay, I would like you to drive. So yeah, that's funny.
Do you guys play together in tournaments? Have you?
We would like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've played a lot together. We train a lot together. But tournament wise, we with injuries and kids and things, it hasn't quite hooked up yet. But for the future, it definitely.
Well, if you guys run a tournament at your place, it'd be a perfect place to start.
Yeah, we can get it. We have. I know you've asked the other people what they bring to the table at their kitchens, and there was an event that happened in Pleasant View with Britton and his brother Carson, and they did beat the bros.
Yep.
Oh.
And we're going to throw an event. Probably our first tournament, maybe beat the bosses.
Oh, I like
there you
that.
Go.
And it's gonna be fun. So you can come challenge us and target me for sure if you want more points, and it'll be good.
It's like a keep away game.
I mean, he's used to it. Every time he gets on the court, he never hits the ball. So.
I know. I've actually never been on the court with you at all, and then just our first time was this past Thursday, and I hated every second of it. I'm just kidding. It was so fun.
It was so fun.
But I just watching you, I'm like, I do not want to go up against that.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
I try to keep it fun for people, but
and you definitely are selling yourself short.
You're nice.
You're crushing it.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't feel like it when your guys' girls beat us like 11-5, 11-4 or something. I was like, well, and actually it was 11-5, but Candace wrote 4 on the paper, and I was like, I was like, we worked hard for that extra point. We're getting it. I'm writing it down on the clipboard.
But we actually did play against each other in mixed.
Yes.
And it was a ton of fun.
It was fun, yeah. And then you hit Carson.
I did.
You felt so
Carson.
bad.
I did.
He's so funny.
Where'd you hit him?
Just in the chest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a good shot. I think he just wasn't prepared for it.
And it was closer to the end of the game, and
Yeah,
it's
it was
just-
fine. We were
pickleball's
losing.
competitive, you know? It's
Exactly.
just- that's what I love about it.
Yeah,
It's so good.
It is. It's good. What was I going to ask? I can't remember. Maybe.
Well, is this your guys' first business you've ever run before, or have you run businesses prior, or have experience in that?
This is my first like real business. I've done like little side things and for like tax breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is my first real business that I've owned and ran.
But the business we worked at together was small, and so you wore a lot of hats. So
interesting.
so we ran a lot of it with other guys there too. So
Yeah, definitely ran it.
but this being our first, jump into it solo, and man, I would do it over again.
You would?
Oh yeah.
I would say it'd be
seems
really nervous,
Yeah.
but Jamie and Britton have it laid down, and they are so supportive. I mean, I'm looking into a franchise myself also with them. It's just finding a location that I'm willing to drive to.
For
right?
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just seem so helpful.
Yeah, and you've asked that to other people before. Why a franchise and not start your own thing? And
Yeah.
that's exactly it. You have a fan base. You have people. You have a mentor built in, and you have people that will support you 100% at any time.
Yeah.
And so all the things that they've learned and made mistakes, we don't have to make those same mistakes.
Right.
We will make our own mistakes, but we have that to support us all the time. And it's 100% worth it to have them in our corner, and just to grow the game of pickleball is incredible, especially in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's still small enough, the kitchen, where like Britton and Jamie, they're still learning things and they're willing to apply things and listen to their franchisees. Like, yeah, there's just a lot of chance for growth with the kitchen for everyone.
Right.
It's like,
Well, even up there, I think you might even bring a different community too, right? Like it might be different than some, like the people that are playing in Kaysville, just the community itself. And so I'm curious what you have found in that regard so far. Like, is it older people? I don't want to be, I guess to me, it seems like it would be like Morgan and Mountain Green seems like it's more of like retirement, but am I up in the night?
I think that's a lot of what people think. There's so many young families up there right now, and the growth is going crazy. In the past 5 years, they've probably grown 200%.
Oh, wow.
And continue to grow that way, with more families moving up that way.
Oh, okay.
But there is, a whole group of people that play pickleball up there currently. But the thing that's incredible about Mountain Green and Morgan is everybody's community based. And so everyone knows everything that's happening in the community. When we were building, everyone knew we were going there already. We had a sign.
Do they have outdoor courts up there?
They do.
Really?
Mountain Green has 4 outdoor courts.
Okay.
Just 2 minutes.
Just down the road.
2 minutes.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. I did not know
Right in
that.
the park. And then Morgan has some as well.
Okay. I think Morgan's are newer. Are they maybe on the other?
Probably around the same time.
Oh, okay.
It would be my guess. But,
Oh, okay.
But yeah, everyone up there is just so dialed into the community, and so everyone has accepted us really quickly
I
up
love
there.
that.
And we're still trying to support the community as much as we can up there and be a part of them, and hopefully they receive us well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, the nice thing is you're not, like we mentioned, you're not too far. So as long as, I guess maybe that's a question too. And I didn't have that down. So sorry if this surprises you, but do you guys work hand in hand with the other kitchen locations for like leagues? Like, are you like on their website? Okay, well, they have a women's 4-0 league on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. So we're not going to do that. We'll do ours on Wednesdays or something. Is that kind of like a strategy for
100%. 100%. Yeah. So we are in communication with all the other places. We're only 15 minutes away from all the other ones.
Right.
And so we know when their leagues are. They know when ours are. We're in constant communication with them. And that's the other thing too, with, we have their help,
Yeah.
and they want to push people to us. We want to push people to them. We just want to grow this community, and just give back like it's given to us. So it's really cool. So yeah, that I would say, yes, that we know not everything they're doing, but we're in support of everything they're doing, and vice versa for us.
I love that.
yeah.
Are you guys projecting an influx during ski season due to Snow Basin and Powder Mountain are right there?
Yeah, we're really hopeful.
Yeah.
We're planning on it. Lots of people in town, something to do outside of skiing, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
But with that, are you planning on doing more major events, like one-time off events during those times to help draw in people? And if not, there you go.
You guys should
Thank
hire
you.
Rob.
Richie's commission right there.
and you're hired as a consultant.
Sorry, Roy already hired me.
No, that's definitely our hope and
Yeah.
anticipation. Like events, even just up there, events in general, just we're the only place that people can hold events. There's not other venues up there. So, so we're where people are reaching out for anything.
Yeah.
With groups.
It is a great location. It really is.
I mean, you walk out. Unfortunately, we cover all our windows there to make it an indoor pickleball place. But you walk out the doors and surrounded by mountains, and it's beautiful and just a dream location.
It's like the most amazing views. You guys have the best views of all the locations. Honestly, I stood out there at your grand opening, and I was like just mesmerized.
Yes.
I think I did like a 360 video because it was just so pretty, and it was right at sunset. I'm like, I don't even know, like this seems fake. And then just driving up there, I mentioned earlier, I was like, I just can't, I just can't. I'm just, speechless, I guess.
Yeah, it's incredible. We're very blessed to be where we're at. And all the work that Britton and Jamie put in as well to get us that location has, been invaluable.
Yeah.
So with the young, like you mentioned, there's a lot of young families. So are you hopeful that your junior academy will be pretty big there? And awesome. I mean, with your own kids too, right?
Yeah, those are coming up. We've announced some. Lots of the phone calls early on were actually parents calling about getting junior academies going.
Love that.
So yeah, we're starting to push that out, getting emails out. Still trying to get the right people in place to run it. Early on, Tim's gonna help us out. We'll be involved quite a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we think there's a big opportunity there.
I love that.
Families go up there because they want their kids active.
Right.
That's a lot of the reason why they live up there.
Yeah.
And
okay, that makes sense.
so we're the next thing they can do outside of mountain biking and skiing.
Right.
Yeah.
Up in that area.
Yeah, I had an employee who asked me about junior academy, and they live in Huntsville, so I'll have to let them know to keep an eye out for those opening up.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, send them our way. They can call or text us too.
Yeah, awesome.
Anytime.
Yeah, cool. And then there was one league I wanted to ask you about because I have friends that play in it, but I'm confused by it, so I'm hoping that you guys can explain it. But it's the Friday every other week one?
Yeah.
But is it 2 pools? And so explain this league.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right. So we kind of just had people throwing out an idea of hey, we want to do a date night or bring a partner night but not every Friday, maybe once a month.
I can't get a babysitter every Friday.
Yeah, not every Friday. So we're well, maybe we'll do a week and a B week. And we built that initially.
Okay.
And then one of them filled, one didn't because people were seeing one fill. Everyone had went to that one.
Right.
So the A week, so every other week, there's just a group that plays. And that one we didn't really cap the level. It was just a chance to get out and play because sometimes pairs won't be
the same
level.
Right.
And so we don't want people feeling left out. And then we kind of just have done a King's Court with it. So it kind of evens out to where people are playing where they're comfortable a little more. And
by the end of the night, right.
And we're not stuck in where you have to play with that same partner. You bring your partner and you have to, if they want to mix or things like that, it's up to them.
So I got invited to come next week as a sub. So it's a date thing. Christy and I are going to be a date.
Yeah.
you are.
Man.
Yeah.
Yay. It's been a long time since I've been on a date, so this is great. Thanks, Christy.
We built it for us, right? Because we want to play and we want our wives to play. And so it was more selfish for us as okay, what would we want to do? Yeah, we want date night.
Yeah, but I think that's really neat that you guys are in the leagues, though,
Right.
because it's an opportunity for people to get to know you and get to play with you guys, and you guys are there and they're seeing, that's actually, that's great. I'm glad you
we try to
mentioned that.
play as much as possible, and our wives are very supportive of that, and we try to help them play as much as possible as well. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, open plays, we want to be at those. We've been to those most of the time. We want to meet the community and play with them. And
Yeah.
I play in a league tonight. You play on Friday. We kind of share that load, but we always want to be there as much as possible.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, do you guys have any big surprises that happened during opening or leading up to opening?
Well, the grand opening was crazy. You guys were there.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah. Lots of support.
I would say the surprise was that I didn't know a ton of the people that came. We would think our friends, we know the community pretty well.
Yeah.
But it was lots of the people who live up there that we don't know. And so that was a really cool surprise for us.
That is really neat.
Yeah.
I would say one of our biggest surprises starting The grand opening night, we were working with, tried to get our lit signs out on the outside of our building, and me and Mike were there till 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
with our contractors to get that up there.
Like the night before?
The night before the grand opening.
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
Because we felt it was so important to, project that to everyone.
Yeah.
Not that we have to have everything perfect, but
Right.
that to us was a big deal. And so we, stayed there till 3 a.m. and helped the contractors, gave them drinks and food, and just like, you guys got this,
You're like, you better get this.
That's really what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
And they crushed it. And that's one of our, everyone, even from the freeway, everyone can see our building and
Yeah.
lit signs all through the day and night. So
Well, that's actually something my dad commented on. So that's funny that he was like, look at that sign. And he's like, they're like take over the whole building. Is it the whole building? I was like, actually, I don't know. Are you the whole building?
We have 3/4 of the building.
Okay.
So
okay.
there's one more bay that's not ours
Okay.
yet.
Yeah. Dun,
No,
dun,
no
dun.
plans. No.
That's awesome. Cool. All right. What I'm sorry, I've lost track of where we're at here.
So as an
Thanks,
individual,
Rob.
what do you guys bring to the table, like that he might be lacking in, or he might be lacking in to the business in running leagues, or
Good question. Tanner is really good at just like marketing and being personable. I think, and I guess I do that all right, but
Yeah.
he's just really comfortable in those spaces and putting himself out there. And yeah,
you're making him blush.
I know, it's great.
yeah, he's really good at even
More.
even at our grand opening. I'm like, how about you be the one to go and on the announce everything? And my background, my work, it's all operations, just make sure things run smooth is kind of what I do. I try to make that work here as well, and then still bring the social side that I have in pickleball. But
No, Mike brings so much to the table of everyone knows who Mike is around this area, and he knows everybody, not everyone, but he makes it a point to get to know everybody that he plays with and remembers them. But Mike, like you said, he's incredible, just gets everything done all the time. He allows me to be the dreamer, and he is the workhorse. So I would say that Mike just brings so much of, he'll get it. If he says he's going to get it done, it'll be done no matter what. Even with the 3 kids, or, he just brings that. That's something I like to stay up in the clouds and dream, and he's like, no, let's get this done. And so it's been a really good partnership for sure.
I love that.
yeah,
I have to say, having you two on and then Clint and Tom last week, what I've really liked about hearing about you guys is the friendships that you guys have built together. So you two and then them as well. Because, I mean, Rob, the way that he framed that question was, what are the negative things? And neither of you said one negative thing. It was talking all the positives. And I think Clint and Tom did the same thing. And it seems very genuine. It's not, oh, well, we're on a podcast and we have to make them look good, even though I'm really pissed off at him for what he did earlier. Like, it seems like you guys have like a good relationship aside from just like I don't know, it seems very genuine.
Yeah,
So
the only
love
time I
that.
get pissed off at Mike is when he beats me. And it
So
happens
that-
every time.
it's happening less and less. I've stopped inviting him because I can't let him get better.
That's hilarious. So who would you say is more competitive when you guys are on the court then?
I don't know.
I would probably say 6s when it's both of us on the court, but probably Mike.
Yeah.
And that's probably pushed him to be where he is today for sure.
Yeah, I hate losing a lot, and I used to not take it well. That year off was like a good time for me to realize that I should care more about the people
No more
around
broken
me.
paddles.
I
no
haven't
more,
broken a paddle
yeah,
in a long
there you
time. I've
go.
probably broken 30 before.
No,
Really?
no paddle
So
throws.
many.
Just by throwing
When
them
you
or
get them
hitting them
pretty
against
cheap.
stuff, or
On the knee,
Oh,
hit
on
him.
the knee.
I don't know.
God,
I used to be a rage monster, all right? All right?
rage monster.
I feel you.
No, it's things changed in 2023 when I was out, and my whole goal is just like make sure everyone enjoys it.
Yeah.
But the competitiveness is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just learn to internalize it.
So I'll tell you this: how I got to. I'm not saying I'm great or anything, but I got to the level that I'm at is because of these draft leagues. So I trained with Mike, and he was like, "Man, we got to get you into these draft leagues." And so the one at Kaysville, and I guaranteed probably last pick of the whole thing, and that fueled me to get better.
Yeah.
And luckily, I got drafted and we did well, and I just continued to improve playing in those higher level matches.
Yeah.
And figuring out where, I got targeted every match, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Just so I could improve. And so, the leagues that we have set out, it really just pushed me to be better. I know you guys talk a lot about the draft leagues, and how competitive and I hate losing, but like, man, to push yourself and to become better is that, that's what we're all about.
And that's a mindset to have, because like you said, you can just be the rage monster and hate losing. Same for me. I hate losing, and I hate making bad shots that I know I could have done better. But the mindset of going into it is like, I'm just here to learn and have fun. I think I probably need to remind myself that more often when I play.
Yeah.
I've had to do that several times because, and I think I've mentioned it here, like I'm literally paying money to be here. So I probably should try to have some fun.
Yeah.
To pay money and like walk out of there in a shit mood and mad at people or mad at myself. I'm like, what are we doing here?
It's always yourself, right? You're just always so mad at yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I'm like, that's what I think last week. Was it last week or maybe it was the week before? And somebody was saying something. I was like, no, I cannot speak to you right now. I'm not in a good mood. Get away from me. And then I'm like, okay, it's fine. Like, take a deep breath in, take a breath out, and I'm okay. But yeah, it is hard. It's good. And I think like it's important for you guys. I mean, you have kids that are watching you, and because I've said that to Tim before too, and it's okay that I'm saying this on here, right? We're all friends, but I'm like, you have people watching you, and like now for him especially, like he's got the junior community that he's a part of, and I think he's helping coach, or at least was, Syracuse and maybe now Roy, and it's like kids are looking at you guys, and so, it's important to stay in our best behavior.
Yeah. I mean, even other people. So like draft league last week in Pleasant View, my teammates were like, you need to speak up more. I was like, well, I'll just cuss, and they're like, bring it. I'm like, I don't know if you want to unleash that monster.
You don't want to open that, yeah.
There was one shot that got called, and I thought it was a bad shot. So I raised hell. And they called me out. They're like, you went too far. And I was like, yeah, you're right, I did. So the next week, or this past week, I apologized to the team and stuff like that. I was like, it was unprofessional, and I think really apologized.
Yeah.
But isn't that so cool that we get to learn that and continue to develop through pickleball?
Oh, yeah.
You don't have that many opportunities besides work, and then this is just another avenue to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is like, that's one of the things I was going to go back to earlier was when you talked about previously playing tennis and like how pickleball's got a great community. I would be curious with your tennis background what the difference is, because you go ahead.
Yeah, Mike knows
learn
this already.
The secrets.
No, Mike knows this already. So, growing up playing tennis, you would get drilled into your head, like this is your game. Don't let them get into your head. So every time they'd be like, oh, hey man, that was a great shot. They were trying to get into your head. Yeah. Here at pickleball, they're like, man, that was a great shot. And when I first started playing, I'm like, don't talk to me, don't try to get in my head. No, they actually meant it.
Yeah.
They do mean it.
That's so funny.
Man, so it took me months probably to figure out, no, everyone, they acknowledge when you're playing well. Yeah. And they let you know, and they want you to do well, but they want to do well as well. And it's just, the community, even when you're playing in a match, it's like everyone's like, man, that was a great shot. It was incredible. So just that part of it is just, and then the entry level to pickleball is for everybody, whereas tennis is not.
Right.
It takes longer, a longer racket, the strings on tennis, but that's probably my favorite thing about pickleball is how often do you play in these fast matches, fast hands battles? That doesn't happen in tennis. Right. So pickleball is just so much faster paced. Points go by faster. If you make one bad shot, it's not as big a deal as it is in tennis. So the game's just set up really well to be competitive and to just so faster paced level. Yeah. It's really
Plus fun. The scoring makes more sense in tennis. I mean, what's love? What is that?
In tennis, I'm so confused by the scoring. I haven't even gotten into that. But I'm curious about the rating system because I had a friend recently tell me that he was laughing about our draft leagues. I was explaining them. He's like, this would never happen. With the Thursday night one where I was like, there's 4-5 and then 5-0. And he's like, absolutely not. You would never, a 5-0 would never put the 4-5.
Right.
Is that true?
It is.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Tennis, their rating system has just been around for so many decades. Right. And so it's very accurate.
Yeah, where ours is not.
Everything's entered into there. So that's one thing pickleball could do better at. Agreed. And maybe us as the kitchen franchises or things like that is how do we, keep people where they're at, or
Right.
But that's
I
just
think all
something-
facilities are struggling
Sure.
with that, though,
Sure.
because we in Britain, and I talked about this when he was on, is it's going to take so long unless every facility across the U.S., across the world right now, right? Because pickleball's in all these other countries, unless we all start entering every single match,
Yep.
that's a competitive match in a duper. It'll take so long. I mean, look how long tennis has been around,
Right,
and that rating
right.
system, like you said, is just it's more mature. It's been around. People are logging everything, so it's really easy to tell the difference in the skill level.
For sure. And I think
Or it's
pickleball will
accurate.
get there.
Yeah.
It just takes time. And I think Duper's doing great things. They're trying to figure it out for, we're in our little bubble here in Utah, and
Right.
it doesn't quite work for us yet. It might work everywhere else.
Right.
But it'll get there. So just
I was-
stay patient with it.
I was looking up a book that somebody told me about that kind of went back to what you were talking about, like the mental, and it's called Winning Ugly by Brad Gilbert, and
Okay.
it's on tennis, on like a mental mindset. And I think Christy recently told me about it, but it's like getting into other people's heads. So it's almost like, I think he wrote it for like the mental warfare of tennis, I
Right,
guess.
right.
So it's kind of interesting. I'm like, I want to do that.
I mean, it makes sense. When I played that tournament down in Orem at Club Pickleball, me and Justin, there was two meatheads up there, football players that played pickleball, and they whooped us. But after every shot, they make their like, yeah, bro, and like hitting their chest, and it totally just
Yeah.
it wiped my brain.
It ruined tournaments for you.
Yeah. Well, no, my own playing ruined tournaments for me. But it totally messed with me psychologically.
For sure.
Because I seen what they were doing. I was like, okay, I'm not going to let it get it to me. No, it totally did. It totally bled in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I even mentioned this last week. I don't remember, but there was a girl at the 3v3 tournament that we did at Roy, and she was cheering for her two teammates, but not in the way you would expect. Maybe she has a tennis background, but like I would miss a serve, and she was like, "Yeah, let's go," and I was like, "Pitch, I will cut you." I was getting so frustrated. Bonnie got video of me, like I had to call a timeout because I was so mad. 'Cause I'm like, I get it, cheer for your team, like. When they have a good when you have a good rally, when they have a good shot, but when I have a bad shot, shut up.
Yeah, don't cheer errors.
Yeah.
Never cheer errors.
Yes, it was so awkward. I was like, really? I mean,
Yeah.
anyways,
Understandable.
hope you're listening. Just kidding. Yeah, so that's interesting. The whole mental warfare.
Yeah.
She did it. She won me. She must have read the book.
So it obviously works. We have two examples of it.
It
working.
does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I got to
Probably need
figure
to
out how I
introduce
could.
it to my game.
We played on Saturday. I mentioned my dad was here, and we did open play. And he recorded some of the game, and I was watching some of the video to try to put together a post today of him being here. And I went back, and I'm such a brat, you guys. I talk so much shit on the court. I'm like listening to it, but somebody was like, "Are you sure it's 4 or 5 versus 5 or 5?" And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, how would you not be 3? And I was like, because we were 4 and we got a point, and that's how counting works. My response was, that's how counting works. I was like, God, I'm such a brat. I was like, you're 4 and then you get 1 and you go up to 5. I was like, wow. But I did. I messed with Tim when we played your guys' team when you were out. I messed with him so much because I heard that he hates like when the score's like 16-15. He hates when somebody's like 6-5. So I was like calling the score like that.
You were getting upset.
Yeah, I was trying. It didn't work. It was not effective. And then putting my hand up until I was ready to receive the ball.
That's how you get in Tim's head.
Yeah, just in case anybody out there is playing against him.
Don't listen. No one listen.
Yeah, that's funny. So I'm just trying to go through some of these. I think we've gone through a lot of the questions.
I got one question.
Yeah.
And this is a question we haven't asked any of the other owners
Dun,
and
dun,
stuff.
dun. Brace
So
yourselves.
what was your first paddle that you started playing with?
Oh,
Do you know yours?
I don't.
Mine was an Onyx Evoke, something like that. It was like lime green. It would never be illegal now. But I remember at Barnes Park, one man got really mad at me for using it because it was the same color as the ball. And
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
that paddle, he told me the only reason you're making good shots is because I can't see the ball. So I just will never forget that paddle. But Yeah, it's some Onyx I found on Amazon, $100, and I was like, I can't believe I'm spending $100 on a paddle.
Yeah.
And now I've broken 30, more than $100 paddles.
I think my first paddle, besides like the cheap Amazon one, I think was a Gearbox.
Oh, okay.
And I was drawn to them just how they were constructed and that carbon fiber. It just really spoke to me. So, and I crushed it with that. No,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Mine was aside from my really cute Amazon paddle, was a Selkirk Epic. I got it from, because I started kind of getting into pickleball more and more, playing at the Shed with Brian Lee, and so I did a few clinics, and then he was a rep for that. I think that's what they're called, like reps or something.
Yeah, reps.
And so I got my first paddle from him, and I really liked it. I actually just gave it. A friend of mine's son is getting into pickleball, and so actually she just texted me today asking about paddles, and it's crazy. I'm like, she's like, what's a cool paddle? Because you don't want like a 14-year-old boy going out there with a piece of crap either, right? And so we were trying to find cool paddles that were not $100. It's hard.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So I sent like a couple Yolas, but he has my demo Epic that I got. It's so funny. So I have like a demo one of those, and then another one. So it's funny, yeah. Epic. What about you? Do you remember?
Paddle Tech, is that one?
Yeah.
Is that a brand? Yeah.
Yep.
So I had a Paddle Tech. I think I spent $100 on Amazon.
I think Annalie
for it.
Waters would be a little offended. Is that a brand?
I just can't remember. It's been a while since I played with it. I think I still have it. But then once I got some paddles made for my company, then I started playing with those. And then a guy out of Florida, Raw Pickleball, Rain and Wind, he reached out to me and gave me some paddles. So I've been playing with his stuff.
Is that what you play with? I never even noticed
Yep.
what you play with.
Yeah, currently.
You said Rob Pickleball? What is it?
Raw.
Raw. Oh,
Yeah,
Raw.
Rain
I know
and
Raw.
Wind.
Yeah, I know Raw.
And what's cool about their company is everything that he sells, he donates money to local bee farmers for local honey.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Super awesome guy.
Interesting.
Yep.
I know this is not about pickleball, but you brought it up, so I just got it. So I bought some honey at the farmer's market on Saturday, but this is an interesting thing, and I don't know if any of you guys know about this, but you know how like local honey is supposed to help with your allergies?
Correct.
This honey was from California, but then they also had like Wasatch Mountain honey, and then they had California honey. I was like, what? The California one tastes better, but is it going to help with my allergies? Like, I don't understand. But he said that their bees are here during the summer, and then they're in California for the winter.
Yeah.
So then technically that honey was from the winter. I don't know. It's like so scientific. And I was like, I don't care. But he was like talking my ear off, and I was like, I'm sorry I asked, actually.
Like, I just want to buy honey, actually.
Yeah, I just need it for my sourdough, please. Thank you.
Yeah, they move bees around quite a bit to pollinate major farms in California.
Oh.
So when I lived there, you could see bee harvesting trucks and stuff. Kind of like cattle, how they move them around the country. It's the same with the bees.
I didn't know that they did that with
Yep.
cattle.
And the only bad thing about that, I've watched a documentary,
That sounds
so I'm
exhilarating.
an expert. Is they in the meantime, when they're not pollinating, they feed the bees like sugar water, and it hurts them, right? Because they don't get all the nutrients that they do from the natural flower and stuff like that. So that's why there was a concern, and I think there still is a concern about bees dying out. The honeybees are slowly dying out, and they're a major source of pollination and stuff. So if they die out, I mean, it's game over.
All
Fruits,
die.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
It's way more scientific than I thought.
It is.
I
It
just thought
really
they were
is.
like annoying things, but then created this yummy stuff.
Well, there's this animated movie that was called the Bee Movie. Yeah, and they go into that. Yep.
Oh, the cartoon.
Well, yeah, cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch
It
that.
touches on that.
This is where I need to learn
all the
stuff. I need to go
plants die.
back
All
to
the
the
plants
basics.
die.
Yep.
Yep.
I need to go back to the basics. This is why, have you guys ever, I'm sure you've seen or heard of the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh, yeah.
I'm for sure not.
Some days.
For sure.
Some of those questions.
Yeah, no way on lots of
Absolutely
that.
not.
I never
no,
learned that.
No, I would be so embarrassed.
For sure I skipped 5th grade. Like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Girl, they didn't teach that.
No.
I always use the excuse because I went to school in like younger grades, like 6th grade and below in Europe. And so I'm always like, oh, they didn't teach that in DoD schools. Like, I actually did not learn how to write cursive. And
really?
No, I couldn't even tell. There's some cursive I cannot even read. That's embarrassing.
I thought about going back to writing cursive just to mess
Why?
with people, just because they couldn't read it.
I can't. That's me. You guys, my signature is literally just my name spelled. Don't copy me. Don't forge any documents. Like, I try. It looks different every single time because I don't. I mean, I
Yeah.
can write my name in cursive. It's fine. It's not good. I could not even do a Z if I wanted to. Or Q. Yeah, no.
You say that, and I'm thinking, I don't know how those.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think they even stopped teaching it for a while here later because you go to computer, everything's on the computer.
Yeah, it's not utilized.
Yeah. Like, did your son learn it?
He did. Yeah,
really?
in North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
So
taught him.
maybe then, yeah, maybe not then.
Well, my 7-year-old's learning it now.
Yeah.
Cursive?
Yeah.
They know how to write. See, this
Yeah.
is why I don't have children. I don't know. I'm like, do they know how to tie their shoes? When do
You're not
they?
feeding them a bottle?
I honestly, I am really dumb when it comes to when kids learn things. Makes sense though.
I mean, my
cursive,
son
though,
doesn't
really?
use it, right? He doesn't
Right.
write it. And he still asks me when grandparents like send him letters and stuff. He's like, I can't read this. It's like, I'll read it for you.
I can read it. I joked about that. I mean, but there's absolutely no way. I
Well, it's
like,
the hand style, right? You know, because
Right.
like my mom, she's very artistic when she writes, so it all flows into it. And you're just like, I don't know what this word is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, all right. Well,
did you guys have questions for us? Because you mentioned you did. So
Oh, yeah. With so
Bring
many
'em.
questions.
yeah.
First question, what motivates you guys to keep doing the podcast?
Talking with people.
yeah. We're just
Right.
gonna say this.
Yeah, having interactions
Yeah.
with different people, getting different perspectives. And like you said multiple times, you know, this is also like a therapy session for both of us.
Yeah.
Because we like to talk into the, you know, about mental health and things like that.
Yeah. Which we haven't really gotten into with any of our guests that have been on from the kitchen. We haven't really talked that, which we talked about later. I'm like, oh, that could always be another little segment
Yeah.
for people that feel comfortable coming and talking about that stuff, obviously, right? Like, you don't want to, I'm like, hey, tell me all of your mental health issues right now. It's like a whole nother hour, right? But I think just being able to... I don't know. So this happened this week. Somebody opened up a lot to me about their mental health struggles, and it was at pickleball. And I don't think that they would have necessarily done that had they not been an avid listener of the and maybe they would have, and maybe it's just because I'm so approachable, like it's so easy to talk to. I don't know that. I feel like some people feel like they might know us already just from even the 13 episodes because
Yeah.
they listen to us. And so maybe they felt comfortable. I'm so happy that people feel comfortable. Like I could cry actually, because it was nice that they felt that I was a safe person for them to share that information with that was going on with them. And maybe they share it with everybody, but I felt really honored to be able to listen at that time and hear that. And I attributed that to this podcast, and I love that. And so for me, even if that helped one person talk about their struggles, and maybe even then feel comfortable talking to me, and then it helps them feel comfortable talking to the next person and the next person, and then they get to share their story, and somebody else then feel like it's just a domino effect. And I really
That's awesome.
love that, and I hope that that's what this does.
Yeah, I hope
I
so.
think that's what is different from our podcast to other, or what is different
Mm-hmm.
for our podcast to other pickleball podcasts. And I really do think there's a huge link between it, because either pickleball some days helps your mental health or it makes it worse. I don't know. Some days I walk out there and I'm like, I shouldn't have played today.
Overall, it's got to be a net positive. That's what I always tell.
Yeah.
Like when I was out for a year, I noticed it big time. Like
I can't imagine.
that's why every
a year.
time I go, it's like this is cheap counseling for me.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, it's the best way to stay positive, both the social side
Yes.
and the exercise side. Like it hits the things you need to
Right.
be doing so well.
Correct.
I think there's so many people that we've met through pickleball that's like, man, I could call them if I needed something and they would be there.
100%.
And that's what I love most about it is just
Yeah. I honestly feel that, I mean, even just when I was going through my divorce and then just talking to my friends, they're like, oh, you need to talk to so-and-so. They went through a similar situation. Or actually, my husband is this, talk to them about this. Like or when I lost my job, people came out of the woodwork. And so I feel the same way. I don't think you would get that if I was just lifting at the gym.
Right.
Right? Because when I'm lifting at the gym, I have my headphones in and I'm not making eye contact with anybody. I usually wear a hat. And I'm like, and that's why I built a gym at my house. I don't need anybody coming up to me and talking to me. Which is so funny because I am very social, but like the gym's just like an awkward. I'm like,
It's different.
Yeah,
don't.
for
Not
sure.
the place.
It's so different. But then I'm working out, playing pickleball, and I'm like, everybody come talk to me right now. It's so funny. But I do think that that's why I was asking about like the difference between like the tennis community or between tennis and pickleball. Like there isn't, I know there's a tennis community, but I don't think it's the same, is it?
Definitely not.
It's
No,
not near as welcoming. Very click.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play tennis then too?
Quite a bit. That was like my fourth or fifth most important sport growing up. And
What? Yeah, we didn't even get into what
that's
some of yours were.
That's
I'm
fine.
curious.
Wakeboarding, snowboarding, basketball.
Okay.
Wakeboarding was my life.
Oh,
growing up.
wow.
So I don't know how it translates to pickleball.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen you move at the kitchen. Maybe that's
He
what
just
it is.
flows. He
Yeah.
flows out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw my sister and my mom involved in it, and I played at like the 4.0 level. in
Oh,
it
okay.
For a few years, and it it was very different than pickleball. I
Yeah.
would just say.
What level did Christy play at?
Oh,
In
she
tennis.
was like she had a chance to play college
That's
at the U.
yeah.
and
She's.
she was very good.
I still need to call you, Christy. She's gonna give me some lessons. Our schedules didn't link up.
Yeah, she is an amazing instructor. So go visit with Christy.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
And come up to Mountain Green to do it.
Do
There
it.
you go.
Mountain Green.
That's what we need to do. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think a day that worked for us was Sundays, and so then that's perfect, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Oh, back to us. More questions.
Yeah.
questions.
Oh.
What is your favorite shot in pickleball?
Oh, I love my backhand flick to like it would be like to your
Cross court.
backhand, yeah. But like when usually when that person's poaching over, beep, beep, I don't know what that's called.
Back behind
That's
them,
what it's called to me.
basically.
Beep. Yeah.
Just the boop.
Yeah,
We'll
and
know
I
that
feel like
term.
I'm pretty, but usually what happens is because I'm right here, I'm taking that from this person's forehand, so it usually trips up everybody. So I've confused everybody, including my own partner. But I'm like, I see it, and I'm taking it. So that's probably my favorite shot.
Nice.
But, yeah.
Richie, what about you?
My overhead slam and then my forward hand slice, I guess you could call it. I don't know. Clint calls it my my salute. Yeah, because when I go up,
Interesting.
yeah,
Like a, oh, okay.
yeah. So every time during draft when we were on team, every time I did it, we turn around and salute each other.
Oh my
It was
God.
awesome, super cool.
That's funny.
Yeah,
What about you guys?
Oh, well, I love overhead,
Yeah.
of course, when I get them. But, forehand roll is always a go-to for me. Heavy topspin, so.
nice.
I love just a good passing drive, when you're in the midcourt and going going down the line on somebody that they're not
Oh
expecting.
yeah,
It's,
such a good
it
feeling.
just feels so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I hit them out 90% of the time.
Unless
so
the
it
person's
feels even
hitting
better
it.
when they go in.
Or
Well,
when the
people
person-
still hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, that's funny. Cool.
What's another question? I had one that now you have a fan base, right? So what is the most random or funniest question anyone's ever sent in to you guys? Have you had
I
anything
don't know
like
that we've had anything like random or funny. I honestly, the support we've received has been so overwhelming and really heartwarming, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean,
Yeah.
even just having you guys on here and people feeling really excited to come and be on here, and then knowing like your family, like I know like Cash, Britton and Jamie's son was like, so, I mean, he talked to me like weeks before, when are you having my parents on the podcast? And it's just so cute. And I was like, and I'm like, well, we should have invited him to come, because
Next time.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think just that alone has been, just the support has been so overwhelming. But I don't know. I imagined at some point somebody would be like, just tell that girl to shut up already. Or, or her voice is so annoying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or if Richie says tournament one more time. Just kidding. That's only me. Just kidding.
Bro.
Actually, my dad says it the same way.
Oh,
so
really?
I caught onto that this weekend, and I was
Oh,
like,
East
it must
Coast
be like
thing
an
then.
East Coast thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. Anyways, but what would you say?
It's really hard to say. I would agree with you. I don't think we've had quite a bit of comments to really dig through
Right.
as of yet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm sure they'll come.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
leave
have
us
the best
comments,
podcast
guys.
around. Yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
I love it.
Thanks.
Send them in.
I really appreciate that.
They'll answer them next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So send us your questions
Yeah. Yeah.
or comments.
Or comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they're mean, leave those to yourself.
Just send them towards me. That's all right.
Yeah.
My next question that I want to know. So now you guys have been in pickleball for a few years, and it's still in its infancy. So there's going to be a lot more people that get into this. What do you wish more people knew about pickleball?
The variety of paddles and apparel that's out there. To be honest, I see a lot of people still wearing Selkirk and Yola shirts, even though I do own an apparel company. I'm not trying to push that. But it's just like there's so many better shirt companies, especially smaller and local, not even in Utah, like in Florida and stuff like that. And there's a lot better paddle companies out there that are doing more local stuff than your major ones, even though the major ones have a lot more money behind it and technology. But I would say support your local companies.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think mine is probably more of a message for people who are currently in it. And as a good reminder for myself is that we all started somewhere. And so be more welcoming and inviting to people who are starting. And even if you don't want to play with them, get them in the right hands. Tell them about the clinics, the leagues, tell them where to go, where to play.
Yeah.
And I think so for me, it's kind of an opposite. Like because it's growing so fast.
Right.
And I think I feel bad because there's times when I just don't have the time to like teach people myself all the time. So it's like, well, if I got 20 people, I would be happy to like help do that. But I don't always. So I'm like, well, let me get you in the right direction, or let me tell you where to go to learn, or where to start. And I wish I had more time because I'm so excited that people, follow me on social media or follow pickleball in general, and then come to me because they know that I play, and they're like, hey, can you help me? I really want to learn. I would love to, and I'm like, I want to so much, but I have no time. I've got 15 loaves of sourdough to bake. So yeah, I think that would be my thing to put out there is just for everybody to remember that we started somewhere, help everybody, right? And if that means that you don't want to be on the court at the same time as them, then don't go to open play, A, and B, help them find a good place. Tell them about the kitchens clinics. So, yeah.
No, I love that. I think my favorite time to play is open plays usually, to get to go and have those opportunities with people.
Oh, I love that.
Because it's just really, it's really cool to see people just like see the possibilities in the sport and like to see the community in it. Because the community is so awesome if someone can know that it's so awesome, right? And give it a chance.
Agreed.
And it's cool that we have a chance to be ambassadors of it every time we go to an open play.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people compliment how good I am at an open play. So it's just like a little bit of an ego boost for me. I'm like, thanks.
That's why it's my favorite too. That's why
I figured we were on the same page with that.
Is it because you're casing out everyone that signed up? You're looking at their duper play. All right, this is like mostly 3, 3, 5.
I'm
going
about
there
to rock their world. That's so funny. No, that's not real. I do remember there was a couple Sundays I would do open play and people would just be like apologetic. I'm like, we all started somewhere. Like, it's fine. Don't apologize. Right. We're just here for fun. It's literally Sunday. If I was going to be that upset about it, I would start a private group, which then I did. So, just kidding. I'm not kidding. I really did do that. Now I feel like an asshole, but it is what it is.
You gotta have a balance.
Well, I know the other franchises, or Britton and Jamie brought it up, but we really believe at the kitchen is when you're there, your family does.
Exactly.
So we really want to treat people like that. So no one is ever turned away, and we'll always take time, even if it means taking time away from our families sometimes. And I always tell people, man, we get to provide joy to people at our facilities. No one's ever that mad playing pickleball.
No.
Everyone's always has a smile on their face.
Right.
And what a dream to be able to provide that for people.
Right.
For sure.
To be able to develop and to work through your anger issues or your mental health.
Right.
And it's a place that we get to be able to provide that for people. So and many times we got to go clean at night or things like that, it's like, no, we just want a place where people can feel comfortable and feel like family.
Right. Well, in some cases, that's all people have sometimes. Like, that's the only thing they have to look forward to. I know for me, I've been in really some dark spaces over the years. And when I was in my marriage, that was my only, like, saving grace was being at pickleball with friends and doing something that I was remotely good at. And it just, even for that 2 hours, it like saved my life, honestly. Yeah. And then going through my divorce, same thing. And I mean, just even on a hard day. And that's why I'm like, so I've had a bad day at pickleball. Guess what? It's better than a good day at work. So
100%.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, some old man said that to me once, and I was like, I'm stealing that. So
that's what I'll throw out to everyone. If you're looking to get into pickleball, if you've been in and you're gone or need to get back, is come to us and we can help you out.
Yeah.
And we want to provide a place that is safe and welcoming. And if it means that Mike plays right-handed instead of left-handed, then he'll do it, you know. And we just
wait, are you a lefty?
Yeah. Well,
That's how I know I've never been on the court with you.
in sports, I'm a lefty. I'm a right-handed person, actually. But for some reason, I play sports left-handed.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I know
that
a
is
couple
interesting.
people like that, actually.
Yeah.
So you write right-handed, you eat
yeah.
right-handed, you cut right-handed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
None of those are that coordinated. Writing looks terrible with both hands. I use my right hand.
So can you use your left hand to with a mouse, like a computer mouse, or is that awkward? So you have to use
Not
your right
well,
hand. But if you were to hit it with like a baseball, you would use
All
your
sports
left.
lefty.
Interesting.
That is,
Yeah. 3 of the 4 kids in my family are that same way. So
Wow.
wow.
it's just weird. Yeah.
Huh.
Christy's right-handed, right?
She's left-handed but plays right.
Yeah.
The opposite.
I can't.
But the
we're a
reason
trip.
why him and his wife don't play together very well
'Cause
is
she's-
She's left-handed.
Yes, I was just gonna say I knew she was a lefty.
And so, for those who don't know in pickleball, it's really there's a benefit to having a right-handed and a left-handed player together on the court because you have your forehands right in the middle where a lot of people like to hit it.
Interesting.
And so, having 2 lefts, that's very
Very
rare.
weird because
Yeah.
lefties are never on the left-hand side,
Right.
at least once you get to more higher levels.
I didn't even think about that actually, because there's somebody in the new upcoming draft league. One of the captains drafted 2 lefties, and I was like, "Oh, that's good." But it didn't even occur to me because I just 2 right hands is good, right? And so then it didn't even occur to me that might not be a good thing.
Never on the left side hardly, and it works if they don't play together all the time. Like in one of the draft leagues when we played each other, in the championship, that team had 2 lefties and it worked really well.
Yep.
But we never stepped on the court together.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. I didn't have anything else. Do you guys have anything else? Really good. Go back through my little.
I maybe have another question. Let me check.
Yeah.
Do you have an episode that you're most proud of so far in your 13 episodes?
Oh, that's a good one.
This is my take, is I am really proud of Rob for sharing some really deep, hard things that you did. And I cannot, was it episode 8? Yeah. And so I think episode 8 for me was probably something I'm really proud of you for. Because I think that had to have been really hard and difficult thing to share. And I'm really proud of you for doing that. So for me, that's one of my favorite episodes so far because of the impact that hopefully had for you and had on me. And so I think that one, and then, I mean, all of these are hard to beat though. 'Cause I love it. I was thinking about it today. I was like, what the hell are we going to do in October?
I know, right? It's like we're just going back to us talking.
Ew. October's mental health month, so we're going to have to ramp it up, I guess. I don't know. What about you?
No, I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was good to be able to share that. Mm-hmm. And hopefully, maybe in the future, it'll bring awareness to men's mental health and knowing that men struggle through a lot of stuff also.
Yeah.
And it's okay to seek help or talk to someone about it, right? Because, I mean, it took me almost 21 years to be able to work through stuff because I just dug it, shoved it back down and didn't really.
What did Tim call it? The dark void?
The dark void, yeah. Which makes sense because it is exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just throw it back there and hope it doesn't resurface.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I would commend you guys for that. Episode 8 was incredible, and so moving forward, I hope you guys can be vulnerable and continue to do that.
For sure.
It's helped me. I'm sure it's helped a lot of other people.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So glad to hear that.
This is the only podcast I plan on listening to every week.
Oh, I love that.
Dang.
Thank you guys.
It's
a lot of pressure.
That is a lot of pressure.
Yep. Well, keep it up. Just keep it up.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, Lori was telling me that her and Clint were listening to it separately, like in different rooms. And she's like, and then like he came in the room and like, what part are you at? It's like, it's so fun. And so I just am like, thank you to everybody that listens and spends the time because it's time out of your day to give us attention, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, another thing is to help us promote friends, right?
Yeah.
In their businesses.
Yeah.
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 So what do you want to promote about us? just lay it on. Promote the kitchen.
Yeah.
Promote the kitchen.
Yeah.
One thing that I do appreciate the kitchen is having nets all the way to the ceiling, almost to the ceiling. Every kitchen location has that. I've been to a lot of pickleball places that have just been waist high or, shoulder high. And that's so annoying because you get a lot of balls over.
When you're in a long rally.
Exactly.
And a ball comes on your court.
Yeah, it is amazing.
I
And
love being able to play the music.
Yeah.
And
so
to music. Yeah. But it's the family
I was
atmosphere.
just going to say the same thing.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's almost like Cheers. You walk in and everyone's like, hey, and you know someone. And I really love that. And, being able to go into a location at the kitchen and know that you have a really good chance of knowing the owner or playing with them. And that is so massive because that major disconnect, you see it in other companies, right? So,
Yeah.
because then it's really about the community and it's not about profit and money.
Right. Well, and like you mentioned with the employee that I mentioned, you're like, oh, have her call us. Like, I know she's going to get one of you guys, right? And so that's comforting knowing that I'm referring people to your company and that they're actually going to talk to one of you because you guys are amazing. Like, even just the last hour and a half that we've been together, I really, I've enjoyed this. You guys are just seem like genuine good people. And I love, I'll definitely be telling everybody in that area and all the areas to check out the Mountain Green location and do it at sunset. Cause I'm telling you, do it for the gram.
Sunset, sunrise, right now in fall, it's incredible. Or when the snow-capped mountains, that's when we first started getting into it last year.
Oh, when you were starting to build and stuff.
And it was incredible. We just spent as much time as we could up there and yeah.
Is that how long it took? Is that kind of when you guys scoped out that area? Was in the
for us
spring?
When I got into it was probably October when I started talking to Britton and Jamie about it. They had been working at that location for probably 2 years before that, getting permits and finding a builder.
Yeah, that makes sense. I had actually heard that. Yeah.
So it takes a long time, but yeah, they did a lot of the groundwork for us, and we kind of snuck in at the end and reaped the benefits.
I love it.
So that's another push, you'll have people, if you want to own a franchise, Richie, in the future, please do it. It's incredible to be able to provide that, and you'll have people to back you. Britton and Jamie are incredible, and we'll be there too if you ever need anything.
Well, what do you guys, I know you mentioned a little bit about Beat the Bosses. Do you have, and you said Nicole's working on some new leagues. Do you have anything that you can tell us about? This won't get released until this coming Friday. Is there anything kind of on your radar? Any hopes?
Nothing. Well, lots of hopes, but we want to be getting some tournaments, all those different events going. Right now, it's still at that new stage where we're really trying to just ramp up the amount of members, get to know the community, get involved there. And
So I think this is week 8 that we've been open.
That's what I was just going to say. You guys only opened, your grand opening was the first weekend in August, right?
Correct.
The 3rd, I think. And so, congratulations. And I feel like you guys have done well so far. I was at the grand opening. There was a long line. I did not get a shirt because I was like, I'm not waiting in that line. I'm going inside. Get on a court.
Tell us what size you want. We got it.
Please.
We'll get you one.
What do you want?
You.
Did you get one? That's it.
There you go. Oh, is that the shirt?
That's
I love this design. It's such an awesome design.
I'm we're almost at the end of the month, and I've told everybody, I don't have any kitchen shirts. Sorry. Tom was like, you have what was the tournament that they just did? This end of summer one. I think they're like, you have one of those. I was like, I'm not wearing that. It's blue. It's light blue. It's not
that's right.
Yeah.
I'll see you Thursday.
Yes.
I'll bring you one on Thursday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Cool. See how I just worked that in? What other free things can you get me?
That's what you do for family. As far as new things, no, we like we've mentioned, we just want to have a place where people feel comfortable to come and play, and we'll try new things here and there. We'll get feedback from everybody, but no, we don't have to do anything crazy. We just want it to be a community place where people can come and enjoy and develop and get better.
That's awesome. Is Mountain Green or Morgan, have they had their Morgan days, Mountain Green, has that already happened?
I believe so, yeah. And we kind of missed that boat, but we'll be there.
Yeah,
we'll be there next year. Yeah, for sure.
I love it. Cool. Exciting. I'm really excited for you guys. Congratulations
congrats.
again. And I'm excited to jump on some leagues there. Join in. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we'll have to do a podcast there or something.
Yeah,
or a tournament in the future or something.
Anytime.
Bring it up. If you come play, you can play with Mike.
I can't believe
before.
we've never played.
I know, that is
Years.
wild.
It's been years.
I know, and that's what you were mentioning before we even came on the air, is that you remember me from like years ago down in Salt Lake, and I'm just trying to rack my brain. I feel like I'm like you. We mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
It's like I don't 100% remember. There was somebody else I talked to last week, and I was like, I'm sorry.
But Mike remembers.
But
so
yeah, he remembers everybody. That's what I wish that I was a little better. I feel like I'm pretty good. I have to say, like on what was the House Bunny, and she has to repeat the name in like a gremlin voice or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do you
I
know what I'm
remember.
talking about?
I remember you talking about that.
Mike. And that's how she remembers your name. Tanner.
hopefully it's all in good. If you remember
Yeah.
good. You know?
You guys will have to clip that in into the episode.
That's probably why you said my name after we played last week. You know?
Yeah.
Curse that, too.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. Congratulations to your team. We're at the
I
bottom.
don't have a team.
I
I'm
love
just
it.
the sub.
Oh, that's right.
I've just subbed
that's
right.
on other people's
We
teams.
should have got you to sub with us. That's so funny. Lori will from the Roy Kitchen will always tag me and and I'm like, please stop tagging me when I'm at the bottom. I'm not reposting that. If my team lost, I'm not. If you think I'm reposting that, you are. I'm up in the night.
Your team got put in a real tough group.
Thank
though.
you. And so you
Real
want to know what's
tough group.
really funny is when Tim and Jessica were on, and Tim's like, I don't think you're in our bracket. We're in the hard one. And I was like, I think I am in your pool. Or it's like your pool or whatever. And he's like, I'm in the hard one. I was like, oh, okay. And then I look and I was like, I am in your pool. And it is a really tough one.
It's hard.
Yeah. And I think the other one there's lots of competition in both. And so I'm not saying that we would do any better in the other one, but we did. I mean, I do feel like for me, I am probably the lowest female in the whole thing. And I know you're going to shake your head. I 100% think, well, there is one team that maybe I'm not. But that team, I don't know that they knew what they were in for when they signed up. And so that is the team that we beat. That was week one. And so and I thought we were going to just do really good. I was like, wow, that was a really easy win.
I'll have to look back.
Yeah, we haven't won since. So, yeah, but it's been tough. It's been fun though, and I've said it every week since because I have to remind myself: is when else am I going to get to play against that level of competition? And it's just going to make me better and makes me want to be better because I don't want to go into the next one feeling like I'm feeling right now.
Right,
some days, but. Yeah, that's the thing is the whole team's like, well, at least like we're playing well together and we're having fun and that's what it's about. So yeah, cool.
Cool.
All right.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Really appreciate you coming.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
this
thanks
is
for having
awesome.
us. This was great.
Yeah,
Cool.
All right. Well,
Till next time.
Yeah. Okay. See you later.
Later.
Bye.